Hello, everyone. Welcome to Vikas's YouTube channel, just Midwest Interest. And today we are in Madrid, Spain, and this is their local subway system, 3 levels down. And the destination where we are headed is the Atletico Stadium, and it's connected. It has its own train station. It's very nicely connected. Uh, through the subway system. We are in the heart of Madrid by the King's Palace, so we took the red line and then we exited the canal stop, and from here we'll take uh, the subway out to the stadium. So one thing about the subway system, you have to buy a card, which can be around 250 euros, and then we bought this 10 tickets for like 6 euros. So we will only be using 4, but maybe we'll use it tomorrow. This seems like such a father-son thing to do, and that's what we are trying to do today as well. So looking forward to this. It's a beautiful day outside. This is the newly renovated stadium. It's not a game day, so it's just quiet. Best day to take a tour if there are not too many people, and can't wait to go in and check it out. The cost of the tour is approximately 23 euros each person for an adult when I booked it from the United States. Uh, so a little bit more about the stadium. It's also now known as Civitas Metropolitano because, for sponsorship reasons. And the stadium was built in the 1990s. But again, it was renovated in 2017 and 18 towards Madrid's bid for the Olympic Games at that time. And since that time, 2017 and 18, it's been home to the Atletico de Madrid Soccer Club. We'll talk more about it once we get in. All right, so we are inside here, the stadium, and I think it's just like a very capturing its history on how this all came about, and the trophies that they have won, some of the major ones are right here. And this team is also known as the Atleti, and the Atleti just means underdog, and a majority of its fan base is the local working middle class here, who's very passionate, who's generally anti-establishment, and they view all of this as the bigger teams like Real Madrid and FC Barcelona as for the wealthy and the rich. So this team represents the local population and local people. So I think this is the garage, and you can see in the garage too how nicely they have their flags and everything else displayed. And I think we are walking towards the stadium, but the excitement is slowly building up as we are headed in. So this is heading to the stadium, but this is another view of the parking lot, indoor parking lot, which itself is pretty fancy in my opinion. The moment you come in, this begins the view of the presidential suite, or in US as we call it, the sky boxes. This again is it's the president's suite cordoned off, and you can see that's their bar. You can come in and enjoy the ambiance and eat, drink. Uh, but this is the one headed to the stadium, and that's my lad for whom we have come, and I have come second time to Madrid. But the view, presidential suite. Yeah. And each one of these seats, or most of them, have like cameras or videos in there where you can rewind and go back and see a goal if you have missed it. One of the things which I noticed even when I took the Camp Nou FC Barcelona tour in 2017 was, when it rains, they have machines to warm up the grass. And that's what I think that's what's going on over there too. So we left the presidential suite, and now I think we are headed to the main dugout area of the stadium. But as you can see, this team had very meager and humble beginnings. But over the time, they have won several leagues and trophies. I think they won the European La Liga probably 11 times, and this a lot of pictures around as you're walking through the stadium. So you can pass. You get your picture with your favorite player. And I think what that is the interactive headset. So this is the interactive area where you put on your headset and it gives you a full depiction of what it's like when you come on game day. You see the players coming down, you go on the field, you watch them score a goal, and what it is like to be as a participant in the stadium. It's really, really cool. It's maybe 3-4 minutes long, but it's really worth it. So I think this is where the players usually get down and come from here. The one thing I didn't realize earlier while walking down, this is where the players come from, and then they go, is all the players I think that have played for them, their names are inscribed or printed on this wall. And you can see the names. It's turned out to be a beautiful day. And this is the dugout where the players usually will come and sit before they're called on to play in the game. Okay, so here we are in the players' changing room. And as you can see, you have the description of the player, their jersey, their seat. I think this is the guy, DePaul, who helped Messi win the World Cup for Argentina. So everybody has a description, their jersey, the locker with the combo. It's really pretty cool. And that's where they were changing, and this is cordoned off, and there are those bathrooms and the stalls and things like that. So here, as you walk in, you see their entire history as well. Very nicely done. And on occasions, you will see Wanda, and that was the previous sponsor. So they were the sponsors in 2017. But now it's Civitas. So, okay, now we enter the area for, it's like a theater almost for the press conference. And I think we do have members of press here this afternoon who are preparing for something, maybe for the next game, and what questions to ask and what to review. And I see people in the media room there, and I think this is a timer in terms of how many questions. Really impressive. So after we are back in this area where we started, you can purchase your picture that you took for like 13 euros. And my son bought his. And we are, of course, in the gift shop. The prices are not that bad that as they could be. I remember FC Barca was not cheap by any means. Uh, so we're done with the tour. Took a little more than an hour, hour and a half, and we headed back. And the entire station, as you can see here, is all catered to this specific soccer team. And I'm being told for Marcos Loriente, the athletic club here paid close to 40 million euros to Real Madrid to get him on board on the athletic side. So a lot of money. It's a religion here almost, and I'm glad we got to check it out.